Hello there, adventurers. It's Neon here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds. We're here with our character Sam Smart, who is actually a low intelligence character, contrary to his namesake. And we're here in Amber Heights in the Iconoclast base because we're trying to get them to shut off their broadcasts.
Ready when you are.
And Sam has decided to hop up on the table because he felt like it. So that's what we're doing there. We're with Nyoka and Felix still, and we got to go and get. We have agreed to be a little bit of a courier for Graham and the Iconoclast because Huxley, their usual runner, is injured. Speaking of Huxley, where is she? Because Huxley's cool. We saved Huxley. There she is. From being locked inside a building. And she's kind of dim-witted like we are, so I think Sam has a certain level of affinity for Huxley because of that.
Hello. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too, Huxley. It's good to see another person of my level of intelligence around. How you holding up?
I learned a new word today. Hobble. Zora taught me that. Stop hobbling around, will you? She said. She's so smart.
Yeah, she sounds like it. Hobbling. Well, that's a new word for me too, Huxley. See you around. Yeah, she's great. Okay. Let's go get these parts. I think we're getting them like a printing press. Is that right? Or is it we're getting the printing press rollers. And either get high capacity cartridges or extra supplies. I mean, Zora seemed kind of mad. Zora seemed like they really need the extra supplies. But the boss guy says they want the high capacity magazines, so. Why the heck not? It should just be right up the road here. I think we've passed by where this whole thing takes place a couple times. Maybe not. But I think we're gonna go ahead and walk off road to get there, just to keep things interesting. Ooh, a campsite. What do we got here? Got a flamethrower. Some dead sprats. You know, throw down like a bedroll or something. You got a nice little camping spot right here. Hello there, canids. Alright, through this way, actually. Yeah, we haven't been back this way, I don't think, actually. Oh, maybe we have. That's empty. So we actually might have been back here at some point. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I think we... Nope, fast travel location discovered. So we had not. Okay. Hello there.
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like.
Yeah?
But, we got this handled. We appreciate but do not require your assistance. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
Look, let me handle this, and I'll give you the credit when I report to Catherine.
I don't know what your angle is, but... Alright. Be sure to tell her how hard it was to fix the generator. You know, after you're done fixing it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, definitely. I've come here to fix the generator. I'm super smart engineer that can totally do that. Do either one of you guys know how to fix a generator? Don't know how to do it. So, okay. Generator, huh? Yeah, I definitely don't know anything about that, but, okay. Generator in here, I'm assuming. Let's see. Is it fixed yet? No?
Nicely done.
Oh no, we're over encumbered. Alright, so we can get rid of some of this stuff because level 20, don't need that. Level 12, awful, 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 terrible, bad, bad. Pile driver, we'll keep the pile driver. Alright, that took us back down. That's fine. Okay, I can't go back there. All right, well, I don't know what to make of this. So, oh well. It's not like anything I can do outside either. Doesn't look like. I can't jump up there. It's too high. So then our contact must be in here. Hello?
Too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Carlotta, is that you?
Yeah, and for the 100th time, I'm not opening this door. Who are you, anyway?
I'm Sam Smart. Graham sent me to collect supplies.
Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
Okay.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Okay. Why have you been helping Graham?
It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the iconoclasts for doing it.
Why did Sanjar ban you from working with them?
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested.
Fair enough, you don't want to do that. Do you know where they'll get their supplies then?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand.
That's a good point.
I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
He's looking for some high-capacity data cartridges.
Yeah, I've got a few. I'll send them along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
Alright. That's definitely don't plan to. That door doesn't work. Apparently it does. Well, at least for her anyways. A smart person would definitely have been able to think, oh, it's going to be the last time that the iconoclasts get anything. They might actually want some supplies that are desperately needed for survival instead of data cartridges. But I don't think Sam is quite has the mental facilities to come to that conclusion by himself. And since nobody chimed in, i.e. Nyoka and Felix, I reckon... Otherwise, I think Sam would have. Like, if Parvati was here and Parvati said, like, oh gosh, thinking about not being able to get supplies. That's like a death sentence. You should really get them supplies, Captain, or something like that. He probably would have been like, "Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right." Oh, I didn't think you did, but do you have any Rizzos? No Rizzos. All right. Back to Amber Heights we go. Now they'll turn off the radio broadcast, right? Right. Hmm. The Canids aren't going to attack me. Very nice. Let's make our way back through the way that we came. Walk right by that camping site again. Should be right here. Yes, indeed. Oh. Now, where exactly was it that it was trying to have us go for Nyoka's quest last time? Rebecca and Anders were hired to clear an infestation out of an expansion site for Edgewater that Spacer's Choice abandoned in Emerald Vale. Alright, interesting. So, we are going to go back to Edgewater for a little bit. Which is going to be even funnier. Or going to be even more overpowered against, because Monarch is supposed to be the deadly place, and we're just walking through places, essentially, at this point. Slices, dices, and cauterizes. The plasma cutter. Okay, give Graham the good news. I'm sure everybody will be happy about that, and nobody will be upset at all. Surely not Zora.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Hello. I've got your rollers.
Damn it. I was hoping you'd have more sense than our venerable leader here. I get the message is important, but so's eating. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
About that, she isn't. Sanjar's made it illegal to sell to you guys.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
Uh-oh.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
Okay, time to fix up the printing press then, huh?
The print... Oh no. Graham, you didn't.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
The hell's the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them killed?
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Do you two ever stop bickering?
This is worth bickering over. The iconoclasts can't keep their heads in the ground forever, or they're going to starve and die slow. Look, just... if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
Okay. I'll do everything I can, but no promises. Okay, so that's a bit more than I was thinking was going to happen. Alright, so where's all this? All the way over there. Oh my gosh. My goodness. That's a long ways away. Alright, so the fastest way would probably actually be to go back to Stellar Bay and then over, then going all the way over and then doing that. Okay, then. Back trekking out into the wilderness. Getting kind of tired of doing stuff for these people, and Graham doesn't seem like a very good leader. Who's a really good leader is Sam. All his people are happy. Why can't people just be more like Sam? Right. So, we just kind of need to go boop, straight that way. Although, knowing this game, it won't really let us, just because you definitely can't do the sort of Skyrim method and just keep hopping across different, like, mountains and stuff. You just can't. We're also hungry, thirsty, and tired. We're suffering some debuffs there. So it might be beneficial to go ahead and take care of that now. We'll have some purple berry lunch as some food. Can drink some purple berry punch, and then where'd that tea go? Or wait, we got some energy drinks. We got a 2-hour energy brew and a Gigantar energy drink. We'll take all of those. Perfect. Back in tip-top shape. Sam just got to slam down some Rizzos and get back to it. You know, thinking of that, like, Sam would actually be as funny as it, like, is. I think Sam actually would be a great spokesperson for all the corporate brands in the game. Since we've been playing on Supernova and have to eat and drink and go to sleep and everything, he really would be have good testimonials to say, I'm Captain Sam Smart, Captain of the Unreliable, and when I'm tired and just can't go any farther, I down a couple bottles of Gigantar energy drink, and I'm good as new. Sam would love that line of work. But it's like he's almost too useful in other situations. Like, he's proven himself too useful at taking care of other business that the corporations and everything like that, the board can't consider just using him as a corporate mouthpiece, essentially. He's made himself too valuable, even in being dumb. Okay. I'll head back over the bridge. Which definitely is a thing that actually happens in real life. Not necessarily the low intelligence bit, but more the you can make yourself too useful to get promoted or get into a job that you would actually like really thrive and do well at, because the current position that you're in, you're just too valuable in, that the company like won't want to promote you. Okay, let's go this way. Well, we haven't done some companion abilities. There you go, Nyoka.
My time to shine!
Nice hit, Felix. Easy. Okay, Felix, you know what? I think you've had enough punishment. Let's get you a different hat. Let's put your burst ambulation cap back on. Oh, gosh.
Not a moment too soon.
It's not any less absurd, but perhaps a little more dignified. Hey, are these the Van Noys? Hello there.
Nyoka, you're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now.
So, well, if you guys are going after the printing press, then yeah, I'm here to help.
Thanks, but I ain't sure the mission is worth it.
Oh?
You keep spewing that sulfur, I'm liable to leave you to the rafts. What my well-meaning idiot of a brother intends to say is, we appreciate the assist.
Okay, let's go get the printing press, and then we can all go home.
It's a lost cause. Going back there would be suicide.
What'd I just say, August? We ain't abandoning our mission. That said, we ain't in a state to help either. We gotta find our medic, get back to Amber Heights, and plan a proper approach.
I was just gonna go through the front door. Come on. I'm gonna actually like use this option as if, you know, Sam Smart is being kind of dumb, charming, and inspirational instead of the persuade. Because I feel like there's actually like inspiration checks, but you know, come on, this mission lives and dies on your shoulders. Help me take that press.
I told you, August. Graham needs us. Our people need us. Come on, let's do this.
After all,
Suppose there are worse causes to die for.
you're with Sam Smart, and like say, we are pretty overpowered right now. So, I actually am not too worried.
Score one for Felix.
That said, I am still going to try to keep them alive if at all possible.
What was that?
But I really don't think there's going to be much of an issue here. Alright, Terra 1 Publications. Let's go inside then. I'm going to be really surprised if they don't make it. Just by how overpowered we are. Okay. Now, of course, that is until we come across Raptidon Colossus and everything like that. Ow.
What was that?
Looks like your path's at an end.
I've never actually took the Van Noys with me. I've always sent them back. Hello.
That's what you get.
Munching on some stuff, huh? I'll take those. Thanks. Do you go upstairs or downstairs? That's the bathroom, so that's not it. Where'd the Van Noys go? There they are.
Spreading the good word, one bullet at a time.
And both of them are alive still. Beautiful. Alright. What have we got here? Computer. Gross. There's words on them. Words makes me feel dumb. Use terminal? Yeah, definitely not doing that. Sam doesn't like to feel dumb. Wait. This is where we came. Oh, do we have to use a terminal? Okay, guys. Look, I don't like to admit it, but I'm not the smartest person in the room all the time. Now, I know that might come as a surprise to both of you, but I can't read. So, I'm going to need one of you, to poke around on the computer here and find what Graham wants. Felix, I'm commanding you to do it because you said you read the periodicals. So, get to it. Alright. We need to... Do we run the diagnostics? Faulty rollers. Okay. Install the rollers. New equipment detected. Must restart for alignment. Press number 6 is now operational. I think we did it. Did we do it? I think we did it. Cool. Now, I didn't find the medic. I don't know where the medic might be, but maybe outside? No, I don't want to go back outside. It said that there was a medic. We didn't go through this door over here, though. Yeah, definitely not seeing this this medic. Okay. Well, that's fine. So there's August and May back over there. We didn't go up here. Is there anything interesting up here aside from more Raptidons? Take that one, Yoka. It still doesn't get old just hearing her scream at them. Alright, easy enough. Iconoclast. Well, if that's the medic, then that's no good. Iconoclast trauma kit? Oh boy. Euthanasia kit. Interesting. I'm assuming that that means the medic was the medic. So, I've got bad news for the Van Noys, but the Van Noys are still alive. So, good news for Zora and Graham, at least. Hey there. Oh. Did I just miss those guys last time? I don't not remember them there.
That was a hell of a soiree.
Uh-huh, it was. Nothing like rampant carnage to get the blood flowing.
Tell that to the wounded. Their blood's flowing all right.
Hey, we're still alive, ain't we? Graham was right all along. The truth shields us.
The truth, yeah. And a healthy amount of 44 calibers.
Or a big hammer. Alright, let's get you all home.
Would that we could. We ain't leaving our men behind, and they ain't moving on their own. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
Yeah, so... the medic is dead, but I found this on him.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Alright. We'll take the good news back to Graham. Though, is there any reason for us to stop in Stellar Bay on the way? I mean, not that I can really think of. Not unless I just wanted to waste time. But I would never do such a thing. I would never waste y'all's time. Ever. Surely, I've never just rambled on for a few minutes at a time talking about some kind of nonsense or did something that was completely, like, unnecessary just for the sake of role-playing or anything like that that added extra amounts of time or anything. I don't do that. I'd never do such a thing. But no, I don't think there's any reason to go to Stellar Bay right now. I don't think there's any reason Sam would want to go to Stellar Bay either. We just kind of want to take this back so that we can get back to helping Nyoka out, I guess. We also got a couple things that we need to do off-world. Help Nyoka, and... oh, these guys are back. I'm still curious what the actual respawn rate is. Let's see if they'll just leave us alone. Hi, friends.
Everyone all right?
Nice. We've got... there's some kind of space station that hasn't sent anything to... or wait, what was that one? That's Star-Crossed Troopers. There's... no. Where is it? Silent Voices. There's, yeah, the communication relay station is getting going to be occluded by Halcyon's gas giants, and they need to get it back up and running. And we accepted the quest to go do that. That's what we need to do. Before I was rudely interrupted by respawning enemies. Gosh, how dare a game respawn enemies so that things don't get boring. You see, although I think, like, it's interesting to think about that this game respawns enemies, but for what real purpose? Like, the maps are small enough that, like, traversing and backtracking aren't... it's not like this big open world sandbox game, right? Hi, guys. Nice. Get that guy. Get him.
I'm on it.
Who's next? Nobody? Yeah, that's what I thought.
So these areas aren't like that big. And as we can see, we have been max level for quite a while now. Ever since we've been on Eridano. Been, you know, halfway through Eridanos or something like that. And so I'm really struggling to see, like, why they even have respawning enemies in this game in the first place. Because there are other games that don't have respawning enemies that are bigger in terms of sort of world size, because especially when it comes to loot, like there's not much to really do. Like, yeah, you can keep farming, I guess, to farm weapons and stuff to break down for components to keep increasing your weapon level, but again, there's no real reason to do that because there's there's only a certain amount of there's only a certain level that the enemies are going to get to either, so it doesn't really matter if you keep leveling up your weapons. And also, I believe you're capped out, those are capped out too at a certain level, so you can't level up a weapon up to level 99 or whatever unless you're in the Spacer's Choice edition, which without the level cap, without the level being capped in the Spacer's Choice edition, it makes respawning enemies make a little bit more sense. But even then, like, what's the point aside from just being able to do it? There's nothing really in the game that really encourages you to grind for anything that I can really think of. It just seems like a weird way for them to have done things when it doesn't seem like it would have necessarily been needed. But I could be wrong. Perhaps they did some tests and stuff, and it didn't seem like there was enough of an XP pool without enemies being able to respawn. But alright, that's totally out of character, out of game. Let's talk to Graham now.
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening, no more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
The printing press is all yours.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys?
Yes, I did. They are on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak.
Hey!
From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain.
Perfect.
I have much to do. Articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Sermons? For the love of... I'm going to see to the wounded.
Alright. We did it. They have both stopped transmitting radio signals, so we can go back to Hiram and tell him the good news. This is just a episode about telling everybody good news. Well, I guess except for the Van Noys, that their medic died. But we did even give them good news that we found the trauma kit. So, you know what? We've just been spreading the good news this episode, I think. That's how I'll spin it. That's certainly how Sam feels. I mean, if we really want to get, technical, pretty much a lot of games, quests, and all that stuff is just about bringing people good news eventually. Like, hey, good news, I did the thing that you wanted. Hey, good news, this person's dead.
Here we go. Yeah, now that was fun.
But this game especially this, chain that we've been on right now has felt like a lot of telling people the good news.
Mistake. Right.
I guess on the topic of the respawning enemies, Monarch at least is just big enough that if I had to just keep doing all this backtracking without doing some amount of combat, that could get pretty dull pretty fast. Because, you know, if I'm honest, and I would say the Outer Worlds' combat system is, it's, you know, it's good enough that it feels good to be in combat, but even when you're high level, like, it doesn't, since you are much higher leveled and you're pretty overpowered, you know, encounters go by really quick. They end really fast. So you get a nice little burst of fun and a burst of, like, attention-grabbing combat, but it's not something that completely disrupts, you know, getting from point A to point B. Because, like I've said before, like, you know, RPGs eventually require some bit of backtracking, and especially in games like this where you have, like, big open areas, like, it's kind of inevitable. You're going to be going from place to place and backtracking a lot at some certain point. And so, like, making that fun is a bit of a balance. So being able to, I guess, have some respawning enemies, but also being high level enough that it doesn't really matter, but it's also the combat system is engaging and fun enough that it does, like, prevent boredom or frustration from not doing anything is an important aspect. I'm kind of having the opposite problem in a game I'm currently playing off camera, Dragon Age Veilguard, where its combat system is honestly becoming a bit of a liability to some of my enjoyment, because I've been the higher level fights and bosses, like, they can be fun, but at the same time, they can go on for way too long. Even when you're, like, appropriately leveled and everything, they'll just keep throwing enemies at you, and the bosses will have, like, 2 or 3 or 4 different stages. And the last time I played, a couple days ago, I had a boss fight that took over 25 minutes to beat. And that was just not reloading or anything. That was just the single encounter I had. And it just took forever just because there were different... Ooh, lemon slap. All the different phases, and it would recharge its health and all that stuff. And it's eventually just got to the point that's just like, okay, I'm kind of bored of the combat. Alright, where is the... elevator? Is it not this way? Or is it this way? Or we didn't even need the elevator. Here we go. Hey there, Hiram.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
I do. The MSI and the Iconoclast are no longer transmitting. Is the data ready?
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem in the end?
You don't want to know the details. Blood everywhere, bodies all over the place. Ugliest job we ever done.
What are you talking about?
Is that so?
What? I helped both MSI and the Iconoclast get what they wanted.
I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not how you fixed my problem, only that you did. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Okay. And I bet I have a whole new checklist of crap to do before it works, right?
Ugh, don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands, spreadsheets, or rituals involved. It's
Thank
simple,
law.
truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
All right. That's it? Really?
Someone has trust issues, though I can't hardly feign surprise. Yes, that is all. No, I am not mocking you. Much. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
Yeah, we heard you the first time. Let's just get this over with.
All right, got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
I don't think I'll have a choice in that scenario, but okay. Alright, just flip a switch, huh? Easy as that. Okay. Yeah, I like pressing buttons.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Okay, I won't bother you again. Fine.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit I have grown rather fond of you.
Aw, he called me friend.
As Mioka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
I mean, it's impossible
What
not to.
blasted hell is that?
What? Uh-oh. Yay, fireworks!
Black holes. Did you see that?
The big ball of fire? Nope, totally missed it.
Look, there's not enough room in this tower for two sarcastic hullheads, so one of us has to knock it off. Right. I reckon we both know who that'll fall to. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there?
Aw, it's a reunion. Group hug.
Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Now come on, surely we can talk this over.
Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Okay. Interesting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on that ship bombshell, I think that's where I'll leave you off for this episode. Thank you so very much for watching. If you liked the video, consider liking and subscribing. Let me know how I'm doing in the comment section down below. But other than that, guys, I will catch you all in the next video. Cheers.